everybody, this is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I have my second junk journal here. This one is for my mother-in-law, and I just wanted to show you a flip through of it. So it's kind of, well, I would say it's mostly vintage, with a little bit of shabby chic thrown in there. You know, with all the pink and lots of lace and stuff. So you know, it's basically that. So I will show this to you. So here's the front cover. I got a printout on, it's just a free printout from Pinterest for the lady. And then these butterflies I had gotten from AliExpress. This dark pink lace also came from AliExpress. Then there's this, it's an off-white lace, but I've kind of put a bit of pink on it, pink ink. And then there's a piece of lace down here that I've also made pink. And then I have some of this eyelash trim around the edge as well. And then also around here I have a multicolored trim. It's kind of like eyelash. It's very fuzzy. And then this here background is a piece of scrapbooking paper. And first thing I did was put some material on the cover. So the cover's been covered with material. You can see here. So both the front and the inside are covered with this material. You can just barely see it on the front around the edges and down the side here. Oh, here's the spine, sorry. And it's got the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and then the back has the same scrapbooking paper and the same trim around the edge. And then I just punched some holes, one here and one on the back in the same place, and I put the ribbon through, and I use that as my my closure. And then my mother-in-law is really into genealogy, so I kind of incorporated a little bit of that in here. So this first page has, it says family register on it, so it has a man and a woman. And then when you open this up, it has names. I can't really read, married and died. Oh, born, married, and died. And then parents and children on there. So she can fill that out if she'd like to, or she can just leave it blank. And then on this side, I put the inner part of a doily. I cut it out and I put it on here. And then I just inked it. And this picture as well is a freebie from the internet. Pinterest, probably. And then I got these... this tag. I can't remember where I got the tag, but it was a free printout. It might have been, it's either off Pinterest or off one of the freebies off Junk Journal Junkies. There might have, I think someone, yeah, it might have been off of there. Someone posted some freebies. And then this is just a piece of scrapbook paper and an index card with a little flower sticker in the top corner. And then I've done a little collage with newspaper, some shiny lace, a little picture that I printed out off, oh no, this is from Tim Holtz, and this is from Tim Holtz as well. And these are coffee stained, no, tea stained papers. Same with this one. That's part of the paper. It was a piece of writing paper. And then here, this was a free printout off of the internet. And same with these. They're 2 little tags of men. And then another free printout. So those are, she can just journal on those if she'd like to. And that's a little half page there. And then nothing on the other side. And then just some more tea-stained papers. And I tried to do some black lines on here with a piece of corrugated cardboard. But I need to get a better piece of cardboard. It wasn't quite clean enough. So It made a little bit of a smudgy mess, but it's fine. It's no big deal. And then this I got out of a little book that I have for Mother, what's it called? Came out of Mother and Child Companion. It came out of this book here. And I just cut it to the size of one of these little index card file partition things. And I've just put the picture on here. And then put it in there, and they're attached to a dictionary, an old dictionary paper. And then again, another little collage down here. So it's just a piece of book paper and a sticker. And this is just scrapbooking paper. And then this side, I was trying to make a double pocket, but I guess I must have put too much glue on because it's sealed. This pocket got sealed, so no big deal. I just used the top, and it's just an index card, and I've put a little piece of lace on there, so it's just like that. And it just slides in there very nicely, perfect size. And this is an old map. I used this part of the map because down here there's Guatemala. And my in-laws went on a cruise and it covered Guatemala. So I thought I would use that part of the map. And then this is you know, they went all around in here. I can't remember all the places they went, but I remember Guatemala being one of them. So, and then some more tea stained papers, a little half piece, and I inked the whole back of it, and then I put this little Tim Holtz postcard, as well as this is one of those tags with the men on it, and I just cut the top off. So I just put those together. And this is an old vintage music paper, which I folded up to be a pocket. And in here I've printed this off the internet for free, and then this is a Tim Holtz. Both of those little end pieces are from Tim Holtz, one of the packages of little pictures and tags and stuff. And here's a tag from Pinterest. And this is from Pinterest as well. So I didn't use a downloaded digital kit for this one at all. I just used freebies off Pinterest, as well as just my own stash. And then these three I had gotten a while ago off of Pinterest. And then this here is scrapbook paper, and it's kind of got a velvet feel to it. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And then nothing on these pages. This is just an old ledger paper. Some more tea stained paper. And then here I've just made a tag and a pocket. Those two die cuts are from K&C Company, from one of their packages of die cuts. And of course some eyelash trim there. And then nothing on here. And I've put a paper bag in the middle of this one, so she can put, you know, little extras, bits of bats or whatever she wants to put in there. Some more tea stained papers. This was also a piece of writing paper, which I tea stained. And then here I've made a little corner pocket, and I've got a journaling card where that's where I tried to do the lines again, and it didn't work out that well, but it's okay. And then just a large tag I've also got in there. And then here, this is my least favorite page. I sealed up this side, and I shouldn't have, but it's still a fold out. It's already in the book, so I can't take it out. But she can put pictures, or she can do some writing down here and writing on here. And then this paper here, a little piece of washi tape here. There was a small tear in here, but I decided to put a piece of washi tape on there to fix it up. And it kind of goes with the, you know, adds a little bit of character to that page. So it looks fine. And then I've got double pockets here. These were printouts from Pinterest. And then I made the tags. The picture on the front is from Tim Holtz, and then it's just book paper on an index card, which she can do some journaling on. And this one is the same. Tim Holtz picture, book paper, and index card. And then just a little paper at the top. I have quite a bit of blank space for her, so because she, you know, she likes to do genealogy and she has lots of pictures and different things like that. So I thought she could use it, you know, either as a photo album for, you know, maybe her mother or whoever she has, you know, lots of photos of. She can just do an individual thing for that family, or she can do, you know, the history of her family or whatever she prefers. And then I found this on the internet, which I thought was very cool. It's actually a prison record for somebody, for this lady. What's her name? Miss H.C. Adams. Now, this is a different, this is Mrs. H.C. Oh yeah, it's Adams. It says Adams. H.C. Adams. She was a prostitute, and it looks like she lived in Palisade, Nebraska, N-E-B-R, so I'd say that was Nebraska. Prostitute, but she was in jail for blackmail. And then this is the name of the arresting officer. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought she would enjoy reading that, so I put that in. And then some more another blank paper. And then this is another printout from Pinterest, just an index card that I cut down and stained, and another small piece. And then here I have just paper clipped it on, and I just decorated it with the K&C company. And then I made this little collage myself. And then this is also just a little tuck spot if she would like to add something different there. And I'm actually going to flip this around. There we go. And then the other side of the writing paper, tea stained, the other side of the paper bag, so she can put more goodies in there. And this is an envelope that I made. I just put lace across the top, and then these 3 little flowers. And inside is a tag, something I printed off of Pinterest. And it's made out of a book page. Oops. There we go. And then I put another one of these Pinterest downloads. I made the back tuck there. And these are both from Tim Holtz. One is the periodic table of elements. Oops. Got stuck in there. There we go. And the other one is a postcard. And those are both Tim Holtz. And I made the pocket with just a torn piece of book paper. And here's the other, or just the other side, which is just scrapbook paper. And this is another tea-stained piece of paper, and here's a little collage that I made using scrapbook paper, book paper, and a little piece from the Tim Holtz package. More blank papers. The other side of the ledger paper, I made a top corner pocket here. And then this was used from, oh, this is one of those Project Life cards. So I thought that would be good for journaling. And then I made a tag and just slipped it in the side. This is scrapbook paper. And then again, this is from that little book that I showed you on the same type of little divider here. And that is also the same note paper, music paper. And some more of the postcard scrapbook paper. It's a small half piece, so I made a little pull down. And in there is just a little journaling card that I made out of scrapbook paper. More tea stained paper, the other side of the map. And here I made one of the hinged fold-ups, or whatever you call them. It's not perfectly straight, but it was the first one that I did ever, so it will do. But this is from Tim Holtz, and this is from Pinterest, and this is a piece of lace behind it on scrapbooking paper. And then I've just, it's just blank on the other side there. And the other side of the dictionary paper, tea stained paper, and another little collage that I did up here. And then this sticker I found at a garage sale. It's in one of my hauls. If you've watched my haul, you've probably seen it before. And then this sticker as well is from the same package of little stickers that I found. And just some more tea stained papers. And this is 3 pockets on one page. And here is a tag on the top. And then a journaling card. And then this is a little booklet from, a little notebook from AliExpress. So she could add notes or write a story about somebody or whatever she wants to do. There we go. And that is the end of the first signature. So this is the beginning of the second signature. And this is a picture that I downloaded off of the internet. Put some eyelash trim around it. It's on scrapbook paper, and put a piece of lace behind it. And I kind of inked the lace a bit so it wasn't so stark in color. And then this is a piece of scrapbook paper that I had, so I made a pocket out of it. Oh, my camera is not focusing. But I made this out of lace and put a piece of ribbon down the middle, and it's just on an index card. Pretty simple, but I quite like it. Some more tea stained paper. Just another little half top here. And I just put some sparkly ribbon and some eyelash trim and some beads down the side there to decorate that. And this is another dictionary page. Some more scrapbooking paper. I've just inked the edges. This I've made the belly band. And then I made the tag out of that velvet paper. And this card is from one of my scrapbook papers where you can cut little, it has 2 sheets of little journaling cards and tags and stuff, so that's cut out of there. And then this is the same trim that's on the front. It's like an eyelash trim, but I don't think it's quite eyelash trim. This is a map. It's from an atlas. Tea stained papers. There's 2 of them there. And then here's another little pocket that is on the music paper, and I've made a tag. 3 tags for here. This green one, this other scrapbooking paper, and this one as well. And then on this one, the other side of it, I also made a little journaling, other side. So it's just like this. So you can do some journaling on there. It's out of a dictionary page. And then with this one, I scrumpled up some of the napkin. You know, you tear off the top piece, which has the design on it, and then the rest are just plain white. Well, that's what this is. And I scrumpled it all up, and then I sort of spread it out as gently as I could on this tag, and then I inked all over the bumps. I inked it pink, and then these are the inner parts of doilies, which I've put on the either end, and then some eyelash trim around here. And that's just on scrapbook paper. And this is like a side tuck with a tag in it. Tea stained paper. Another little half page with a journaling card inside. Tea stained papers. And then this is a scrapbook paper. And this side, I've also printed this out from the internet and I've inked it. This is just scrapbook paper. And this one here is War Department, the Adjutant General's Office, Washington. So this will be someone's war documents. And his fingerprints. So I downloaded that off the internet and printed that. That was a freebie, so I thought that was kind of cool to add. And just another little half piece of paper. And some more tea stained. And here is another paper bag, and this time I've added something to it. I'm not going to undo, well, maybe I will here. I can put it back together after. So I've just put some eyelash trim all around it. I found some that matched the material that I used. So this is a 3-pocket envelope pocket, I guess you would call it. So this is a napkin that I've decoupaged on, and on the back of it I've used material all the way along. So one big piece of material is on there, and then the other side I've used a napkin and decoupaged on the fronts of all the envelopes. And then there's 3 pockets. I haven't put anything in the pockets. I figured that she would probably find something that she could put in there, notes or pictures or what have you. And then here's another little half piece of paper, and just a little journaling card here. I used the same material on that one and inked the other side. Tea stained papers. And this is the other part of the ledger paper, and I just folded it in like that. And here's another little, just a half page here. I couldn't think of anything to put on here, so I thought maybe I would leave it blank and she could put a picture on there. And here's a journaling card. I've put book paper. This is dictionary paper on the back. And then a smaller index card. And then this is, oh yeah, we're not quite at the center yet. So this is material. And then I've put book paper, lace, and a Pinterest picture that I downloaded, and then lace around the edge. This is the center here. This is just a letter, just a copy of an old letter that was written. So I printed that out from the internet and used that as my centerpiece. And then on the back I used the same material, and then a book page and some of the K&C Company die cuts here, and lace around the edge. And then here there is a pocket. I've torn this piece of scrapbooking paper, and then just put a journaling card and a K&C Company die cut there. And then this is another little pull down with a Project Life card inside, and that's book paper, as you can tell, and I've inked it. And then this is just scrapbooking paper. And this is the other part of the ledger paper. And this is tea stained paper. And this side here. This is just a little journaling card that I made. Nothing special, but pretty. And then this is the other side of the paper bag. And I've decorated this one. I put book paper on the outside and then put a flower in the middle. And then same on this one. Oh, and I believe this is one of the Tim Holtz ones. And this is off the internet. So I've just done the same thing here, but I made an extra pocket here and put one of these tags in there. Tea stained papers. Another little half page. And then a pocket with a big journaling card in it with book paper and just lined paper on there. More tea stained papers. Another journaling card that pulls out. More tea stained papers. And then here's another one of those pockets, but this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. This is a journaling card. These are just Tim Holtz. This is from Tim Holtz. This is just a little sticker from K&C Company. This is one of those, same one of those tags. This is another tag, but this one I've put a little eyelash trim on. And then up here I've got 2 of these book post little cards, and I've added Tim Holtz die cuts to it. And same with this one. I should be showing it this way because I'm going to flip. And then on this page, I've also done, but I've got it for this page, I've done a sort of hidden pocket at the very top and put in a very large tag. And then just have the little eyelash trim sticking out the top there. And then this one I have another Tim Holtz little journaling card. This is another one of these that I downloaded. And then just another little Tim Holtz card. That's the vintage music paper. This is another little page. Tea stained papers. 2 more. Another piece of an atlas paper. Atlas. And then this is, I left this blank on purpose so that she could put a picture or something there of her own. But I did add tags in here. So that's a double tag. I left the other side blank. This is the journal, or the dictionary paper. And this is just another small piece of paper. Some more tea stained papers. And the last page, I have another picture from the Mother and Child Companion book that I showed you at the beginning. And it's also on one of the same little dividers. So, yeah. Oh, come on, focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. Sorry about that. Oh, there it goes. So that's a lady pushing a pram across a very busy road. That was just the velvet paper as well. And then that's the end. I didn't do anything to the inside. I thought I would leave that blank. And this side too. I just thought it looked nice, so I just left it like that. And I've shown you the back already. And that is everything. That is the whole book. It is quite a chunky book. If I don't push it, this is how big it is. I was trying to make this one smaller than my last one. Not so bulky, but it ended up being even more bulky. So when she adds her pictures and stuff to it, it's going to be pretty big here. But that's okay because there's lots of ribbon here so that she can still tie it up. And it'll still fit on a bookshelf quite nicely. So that is my second junk journal. I hope you enjoyed seeing that. If you want to give me a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. Also subscribe, post any comments that you wish. I love to have the feedback. And if you want to ring the bell you'll be notified of any future videos that I put up. So have a great day. Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye.